we're going live with Friday Night Fish Talk, but we're going to let a few people get all set up. We have our special guest tonight, Brody, who's going to be talking about fish.
The actual boss.
And we got Captain Billy, one of our airboat tour guides. So we're going to get a few more people logged on here, and we're going to start telling y'all where we've been seeing the fish on the airboat. And then we're also going to talk about a few new regulations that got put out by FWC today to make sure everyone keys in on those so no one gets any fines or tickets. We'll let a few more people get logged on.
There it is. Here. Thank you.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started. So the first thing that we're going to talk about today is what the coronavirus is doing to, or could do, what could happen to our waterways and our accessibility to the boat ramps. So please guys, I know everyone's 50-50 on whether or not this is going to affect us, but I have been keeping close communications with county government officials and then also state elected officials, and just want to let everyone know, as of today, we had a county commission meeting yesterday. They spoke about this. Right now, no one is even bringing up that we could lose our boat ramps. It's not being talked about. All the rumors that you see on Facebook and Twitter and everything else is not true.
At least not for us anyways.
At least not for Citrus County. But what's going to happen, because places like Hillsborough and Pinellas they're shutting those ramps down, we're going to see a flock of people in Citrus County this weekend. Might be one of the busiest weekends we've ever seen to date. We've been getting insane phone calls about, if our boat ramps are open, if we're going to have shrimp and yada yada. All the answers have been yes so far, but we are going to see a lot of people here. So this is what's going to make or break our county if everyone follows the rules. The rules are very, very simple.
Very simple.
Do not group together at public waterways. Just don't.
Sandy Hook, no the shallows, none of those local hangouts. I would not recommend going there. Not the major fear of, you are technically isolated, but by law, they are not allowing any groups bigger than 10, and they are really wanting all recreational boaters to be roughly about 50 feet apart from each other at all times. And that's the boats themselves.
Yeah, so I know everyone wants to go to Sandy Hook. I know everyone wants to go to the shallows and party it up. Guys, for the sake of all of the fishermen and families here, don't ruin it for everyone else. Keep your distance. Go out and go fishing. Go spend time with your family on your boat and your friends on your boat. Go out in the Gulf. There's so much waterways here. Do not congregate at Sandy Hook and the shallows and the springs. Just keep your distance just for a few more weeks until this passes through, and then we can start getting back to the normal life. We have such a privilege right now that we can be out there fishing, using boat ramps, going to the bait shops. If you guys start gathering together, this is what coronavirus looks like, by the way.
Yeah.
If you guys start gathering together on these public places, we're not going to be able to do it. You're going to close the bait shops down. A lot of things could happen. So please be respectful. Just go fishing, have fun. So a couple of the updates from FWC today were no more than 10 people per boat. You will get fined if you have more than 10 people on one boat. Real easy. No more than 10. If 10 fingers, 10 toes, you can use that as a reference. No more than 10 per boat. You must stay 50 feet apart. All recreational boats must stay at least 50 feet apart. Now, I know that could be an issue for the fishermen that like to get right up on the other fishermen when they're fishing their spots. So at least now it's against the law, and they'll get fined if they do that. All right, so that's it. No more than 10 people per boat, and you must stay 50 foot apart from another boat. Real simple. If we follow these rules, we're not going to lose our boat ramps. Like I've said, I've been in real close communication with several of the county commissioners here and also some of the state elected officials, and they've assured me that we're not going to lose our boat ramps. They haven't even started talking about it. But there's been a lot of public input that people are asking for. So if we follow the rules, it's not going to happen. All right. Well, hey, Brianna. Yep. And Philip, we agree. 50 feet is not that hard.
Nah, it's not
So I agree. They should stop being dumb.
very easy rules to follow.
Super easy. All right. That being said, I hope you guys take that to heart so we don't ruin it for everyone else. Now let's start talking about where we've been seeing fish running the airboats. I ran 3 charters this past week. Every charter is very successful. The trout are real easy right now. Go out to deep water. Super easy. The bird, foul area, bird rack, Homosassa Bay. They've all been great fishing spots. Lots of quantity of trout. And while you're out there jigging for trout, don't be surprised if you catch a group or two. Jade Perry, he was fishing this past weekend. They were reeling in a 16-inch trout. A grouper came up and smacked that trout. They actually got the trout in the boat, and they brought it back to the marina, and you could see where that grouper tried to engulf it. Oops, sorry, Brody just ran into the camera there. So, what we got? Drop your numbers below. Oh, the fishing numbers? There's a chart here with a bunch of fishing numbers. You can come by. So trout, deep water, nice and easy. Redfish. Redfish is real easy right now. Just go find a body of water and put a shrimp out. You'll catch a redfish. They're all over. Yeah, incoming tides have been awesome. You can find them on the outgoing tides. They're a little tougher to get them to eat on those outgoing tides, but at least you'll start seeing their movement. So when we're out there running the airboats, we can kind of track the way those fish are moving. There's schools of them all over. Fish Creek.
Yeah.
You know where I saw a bunch today?
Where's that?
I mean, a lot.
Oh man.
Stokes Bay.
Really?
Stokes Bay.
Nice.
Yep. Nice community located right between Homosassa.
Absolutely.
It's kind of tough to, if you've never, Brody, hey, Brody, look. You're on TV. Okay? You can't let everyone see you're whining. So Stokes Bay, Fish Creek. Hold on. Hey, you want to be on TV or do you want to go outside? Which one?
Hard decision.
You want to go outside? Okay. Go outside. All right. Sorry about that, guys. So Redfish, Stokes Bay, Fish Creek. Anywhere south of Mangrove Point into Trout Key Bay, all should be real good right now. On my fishing charters for redfish, I'll tell you the exact spots pretty much. Long Point, and then just the just north of Fish Creek, the mouth of Fish Creek, and there's redfish all over. Oh, it's okay, buddy. Snook, Billy. I know.
A lot of beautiful snook.
I was gonna say that's all you talk about after every trip.
It's really nice to get to see some beautiful snook, especially when you're out running in the reef. We get to see quite a few of them out in the reef. Get to play out in those outer islands. Once again, I do constantly find them out there at low tide when boaters aren't there, but to find them out there at low tide in the deeper pockets only means when that tide rolls in, they are shortly right up against the mangroves. They're not too far away from there. I constantly find them off the points out there in the St. Martin's Reef area.
Yeah, and if you get out there on the reef, be respectful. Those big black chocolate donuts you see all over the place, they're not donuts, that's actual sponge. Please just be respectful of that reef. Don't try to take off if you feel like you're gonna scrape bottom. Yeah. They're loaded down with snook. I'm still seeing some big trout out there, not as much as I saw last Friday.
I've only seen about 2 this week as far as the big ones.
I mean, if you're looking for big trout, fish the passes, fish the deeper creeks. Yeah. But if you want quantity of fish, what do we got, a question? No. Oh, Jake said put Brody back. But yeah, so trout, deep water, foul area, Homosassa Bay, just outside the channel, bird rack. If you go out to the foul area, there's a parking lot of boats, and now people have a reason to be at least 50 feet away. So
we'll be fishing the same rock.
We just got these in. These are the Little John XLs, watermelon red. That's a good way to weed through the smaller trout. Try to find some of those bigger trout when you're fishing out in the deeper water. 1/4 ounce Jim's jig works great.
Yeah.
I like the pink jig heads. Doesn't matter what color you use. Work them nice and slow off the bottom. That water's warming up. They're getting real lazy, the fish are. So work them nice and slow off the bottom, and then, like I said, you'll probably have a good chance of catching either mackerel, grouper.
Good sized trout.
Yeah, and someone told me today that they put two. Brody likes the Z-Man, yeah. Someone told me today out there jigging for trout in the foul area, they put two 40-inch redfish and then a 34-inch redfish in the boat.
Hey, that's good fishing.
Some grandpa reds.
Yeah. Good breeding stock. So
what I really like about these little johns, they're not so sporadic in the water. Like, give me one of those. So these are your provokers. Same concept, but the little johns are a little more stout towards the tail, so it's just not all going crazy as you're jigging it. Nice smooth action, yeah, solid bait. So I'm a big fan of these XLs. This is all I've been using all week, and I can tell you they're proven.
Not lasting long on the shelf.
Yeah, they're really not lasting long on the shelf. Besides that, like I said, probably going to see one of the busiest weekends we've seen in a long time. So please be respectful out there. Keep your distance from other boats. Don't group up. And what else?
Stay safe.
If anyone's looking for a low water pickup, we're super behind on them. So if you want to start getting in queue and line, go ahead and give us a call. We'll get you set up. We're going to start buying bulk lower units and actually pre-assembling those low water pickups. Yeah, so you could probably, here in the next couple months, you could walk in the shop and we'll have one on the shelf and we'll bolt it on. You'll be good to go. So that 2 to 3 week wait is going to turn into about a 2 to 3 hour wait.
That would be special.
So, but we got to get through this long line of low water pickups that Billy's doing now. Is there any questions out there? Like I said, no, we're not afraid to tell you where we see the fish. So.
Not whatsoever. If you don't have 300 fishing spots in Ozello, you're doing it wrong.
Good. Mr. Lucas is going to bless us with his presence on Sunday. We always look forward to seeing you, sir. And you should probably be on this fish talk because you always seem to find the big reds. So.
That's good out there.
Yeah. How are those trailer bunks holding up, Lucas? And we still have leftover green beer from St. Patrick's Day, so help yourself to one if you come in the marina. Guys, please don't forget to support the local small businesses. The marinas are hanging real tough in there, so if you can.
Emery said hello.
Emery, sir. I know that name. I remember an Emery.
Emery?
What happened to Emery?
I don't know.
Support the restaurants. You know, it's a tough transition where you used to be able to go sit down, have a few drinks. That's where they make the money. That's where they support their families. You can still get to-go food from them. So please, please, please support the local restaurants.
Leave those waitresses a tip when you go to pick up your to-go food.
Yeah.
They're still working hard for you.
Seriously. Leave tips. Brina, you have any questions?
Good call.
No questions.
No?
All right.
Besides that, thank you to all the first responders, all of our veterans.
Nikki said green beer. Hi, Brody.
Oh,
Brody, can you say hi?
Aunt Nikki saying hi.
Say hi, Aunt Nikki.
Thank you to all the first responders, our veterans, 24/7, 365 days out of the year. You guys are what protect this country and make America the best place on earth. So,
Lucas said that he can actually see now.
Oh, it's a game changer. Hey, Lee's on.
Yeah.
Remember Lee?
Hi, Lee.
We love you too, Nicole. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and tune out. Super late. Thank you all for coming on to this with us. It's so late at night. We had a real busy day. Running airboats, Billy working in the shop. Is John Brown? Yes, all boat ramps are still open, Philip. Every county ramp in Citrus County, every public ramp, every privately owned ramp is still open.
As long as we obey those rules that we explained at the very beginning, it'll remain that way.
Yep. So all boat ramps are open. All bait shops. I haven't heard of any bait shops closing.
Nope. Most of them are just doing through the window instead of actually allowing you in, but the bait shop itself is still open. So please do call and stop in and say hi and get what you need from us.
Ozello Keys Marina is going to open a little earlier tomorrow. We try to keep it somewhat reasonable at 7 o'clock in the morning for our neighbors back here. But this weekend we're going to open at 6:30, and if you need us here earlier, whatever day it is, if you ever need us here earlier, please do not hesitate to call us the day before. We only live a few minutes down the road, and we have no problem being here earlier. We are getting a bunch of sandwiches from the amazing
Sea Hag
Deli first thing in the morning. So we will have fresh sandwiches if you don't feel like driving to town. She's making them fresh at like 5 in the morning. We're going to pick them up. What time?
I'll be there at 6:30 to come up.
Billy will be there at 6:30. I'll have the gates open at 6:30 here. We do have shrimp in the tanks right now, enough to get us through the morning. And we have another delivery coming in a little early or late morning. So if you want shrimp, get here early. Make sure you get them. We've got some pinfish. Oh. There's Brody. So, all right. Does anyone have any questions for Brody before we tune out?
You're not a dog.
Brody, do you want to show him what you're eating?
Yeah.
You want to go show him? Here, hold on, guys. Stay there. Let me take this off our little camera setup. We're going to show you what else we offer at Ozello Keys Marina. Come on, Brody. Let's go show him. Come on.
You already know the first thing.
Come on. Come show us. Are you eating a popsicle? Are you eating ice cream? Brianna probably will rotate their phone. Brianna probably will fight you if you try to eat her Andy's ice cream bars, but we have plenty of them. Lots of ice cream, loaded up on tackle. Oh, we're upside down. All right, guys, thank you very much from Ozello Keys Marina. Oh, how's Marina feeling? Marina's feeling great. She is officially not going to be a mother. Marina is our Marina dog, our shop dog.
Not that she was ever going to be a mother.
Yeah, so, yeah, she was never going to be a mother, but she's never going to be a mother now. We got Billy one of these cones, and Marina's now using it, but she's feeling great. She's resting. She's not going to be real active when you all come here, so please don't try to hype her up. She's still going to greet you and do all that nonsense. All right. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you this weekend.
Bye, hello.
Say bye, Brody.
Let's call me Brody.
Bye, hello.
Bye, hello. All right, everyone. We'll see you next Friday.
Safe boating.
Safe boating.